Rice is an everyday breakfast item all over the world. Today, my special guest and I will show you how to make beautiful brunch bowls that will make rice your new breakfast favorite. I'm Chef Heidi Fink, and that's what we're cooking on the coast. Brunch is one of the best meals ever, in my opinion. It's great for long, lazy weekends. And we have a special guest in the studio today. I'm super excited about it. Chef Castro is going to show us one of his brunch specialties, African brunch bowls. Thanks so much for joining us, Castro.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here today.
I'm excited to see this. So you're going to show me how to make this, right? This is a famous signature House of Botang dish.
This is a House of Botang dish from the beginning. We've tried to take it off a few times and it hasn't been able to. Jollof rice is a West African dish where every country on the West Coast will tell you they make it the best. I like to think that Ghana makes the best one, but Nigerians, Ivory Coast, all down the coast, they all feel they make the best. So let's get started.
Okay, but you're teaching me how to make this.
So to start off with the jollof, we're gonna slice this onion in half. Yeah, if you can finally dice that for me.
Okay.
Here we have some tomato paste, which we will be using. We have some paprika, we have some curry, some coriander, bit of chili, and of course habanero. I don't like food to be too spicy, so I think probably the first thing we should do is take out the seeds.
Okay.
After that, I'll let you decide if you put the whole thing in or not.
I'm gonna vote for half.
Go for half?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we'll take the onions and I'm just gonna put it into my pot here.
Okay.
So I'll take the rest of the onions.
All right.
And that's it. So for here, we want to really saute the onion as much as we can. The longer we saute it, the sweeter it's going to be, which is really good. I'll take my tomato paste, and I'm just going to add it to the pot here.
How much tomato paste? Like a quarter?
I've got half a cup of tomato paste.
Okay.
I want to stir that in, and while that's there, if you can roughly chop those onions, and then we'll add it to the food processor.
Oh, okay. I love this. I love it when someone else is telling me what to do in the kitchen, actually. Takes all the pressure off.
So I just want to get the tomatoes down. Again, with the tomato, I'm also looking for caramelization. The sweeter that is, the better my dish will be in the end.
Yeah, that's actually something I do with tomato paste all the time. Caramelize it, yeah.
Nice.
This onion is killer.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else going in this food processor?
We're gonna add all our spices one by one.
Spices.
And then you're gonna cut that in half and then
Okay, I'm
put that
getting
in there.
gloves on for this habanero. Hang on, we need a break. Did you always do that, like only cook the onions for a couple minutes before adding the tomato paste?
Like at the cafe now, we actually caramelize our onions and get it as sweet as we can. But by even adding the tomato paste now, it's gonna still continue to cook a little bit more.
Okay, so I'm gonna deal with this habanero.
So the habaneros, like I said, you can cut it in half, remove the seeds. As we all know, the seed is the hardest part of it. So if you don't want it too spicy, just remove some of the seeds and then...
And the membranes too.
And the membranes as well. And then you can determine whether you should use a full habanero or half habanero.
I'm only using half. I feel like I've got a hand grenade in my hand right now. In West Africa, how many would they use?
You know, a lot of people think African cooking is very spicy. Most places it isn't. What you find is there's a lot of flavors with all the spices they use. They just don't look for just heat.
Right, yeah.
What you normally also get is a condiment on the side. So if you want to make it a little bit spicy, you can.
Oh, and so the condiments are usually spicy.
The condiments are usually spicy.
Okay,
and we'll talk about it a little bit later on. So I would add my paprika.
So all of this?
Oh, yeah.
Paprika.
I'll add my curry.
Okay.
My coriander.
Coriander. Ooh, and then more chilies.
You can go just about a teaspoon of that. Add that to it. And then your habanero.
Well, I already did.
You've added already? Okay, so then add your tomatoes.
Okay.
And then you just want to blend it together.
Okay. Do we blend it with that as well?
No, we'll blend that together and then put that to this, which becomes a part of the sauce.
Okay. There we go. So till it's totally pureed?
Till it's totally pureed, yeah. A little more oil. So you almost want the onion and the tomato paste to start separating.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit. That's when you know the tomatoes is really cooked.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
That's good. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. I think I have a. Oh no, that's coriander. I thought that was a chunk of habanero. I was freaking out.
All right, we'll have it here for a second.
Oh, for here.
So this is truly West African mother sauce. I would say most of our cooking, the base starts with this. Whether you're making a soup or stew, you usually have this base here. Once you add it to your tomato paste, you add your other spices, that's when you can change it as you go along.
Okay, so the base is always like pureed onion, tomato, spices.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Some
And
people
chili,
add
yeah.
peppers, some people add carrots, but this will be your base.
Okay, that's amazing. I'm learning so much. This is great.
And a sauce like this, the longer you cook it, the better it is. Like my mom would start early in the morning, she'll get her sauce on, and then later on, once the sauce is cooked for quite a long time, is when you will use it to make either your rice or whatever dish you're making.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and add it.
This smells really, really good. That caramelized tomato paste smells amazing. It's one of my favorites, but adding all this stuff is going to be even better, I think. So ideally, this would cook all day, right? You were saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
We at the restaurant, when we're making this, we actually, once we get it all cooked in the pan, we pour it in a big hotel pan.
Yeah.
And then in the
oven.
and we will slowly cook it at 300, sometimes for 3-4 hours.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right.
Actually, that's great, so then it doesn't burn.
It doesn't burn, exactly. It's chunky. Our sauce is a little bit chunky. And then at this point, we're gonna add some salt and pepper.
Okay.
We'll bring it to boil and then let it simmer. With this small batch, I'll probably let it simmer for about an hour or so. But I've already made a little bit just to start off with. And we can use that to make our rice.
Okay. So this is how you cook the rice in this sauce?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you think about this, like this is food that has traveled quite a lot. Jollof rice, like I said, it's originated in West Africa. But you know, you go to southern states, they have jambalaya.
Yeah.
They have dirty rice.
Yeah.
So the same idea, it's
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
spicy tomato base that you
Right,
would
they
use.
cook the rice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Okay. So yeah, like this sauce here gets simmer. Like I said, we made some earlier on that we can use to cook our rice.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, now my eyes are burning from the chilies, I think. All right,
So-
perfect. Do you need a new spoon or can you?
I'll use a new spoon if
Okay.
you will.
Yeah. I got lots.
We'll add about 2 cups
Okay.
of the sauce. And then we'll add,
Your rice?
rice here. This rice, it's medium grain rice. I've rinsed it off just to remove all the starch. That will help it cook nicely.
And that's what, 2 cups of rice, a cup and a half?
I've got 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of sauce, and then I'm gonna add 2 cups of either water or chicken stock.
Okay. So it doesn't matter, either one.
Either one,
Right.
yes.
So I guess if you're vegetarian, this is good.
Yeah, like for us at the restaurant, we have to make it as vegetarian. So when everybody comes, they can have it. You can actually order this dish as a vegan option.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this would be great.
You can order it as a vegetarian option, or you can have the sausage and have it
Right,
as regular.
I'm excited to see what this looks like in the end. I've
So-
seen pictures in the restaurant.
Rice gets there. I add a little bit more salt and pepper to my rice.
Okay.
I'll bring it up to boil and then turn the heat down and just let it simmer. So the rice has come to boil.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give it one little stir, right? And then after that, all I'm gonna do is put a little tin foil over it. This helps trap all the steam in there.
Okay.
Put it back on the stove, lower my heat, and just let it steam for about 20 minutes. So we'll use it to make the African bowl. The African bowl consists of the rice, which is the base. We're gonna have an omelet that gets put on it. We have beautiful Glenwood chicken sausage.
Okay.
We'll sear those, and then we'll finish it off with our pickled onions, pickled vegetables, and some microgreens.
Oh, this sounds delicious. I'm super excited. Stick around because when we come back, Chef Castro is going to show us how to put together these delicious African brunch bowls. But next, we're on the road.
Cooking on the Road is brought to you by Whisk Victoria, the small but mighty kitchen gadget store for every home chef.
I'm here with Jason at this week's lunch, and he's going to tell us all about it. Thanks so much for having us, Jason.
Well, thanks for coming down, Heidi. Really appreciate it.
No, I'm excited. So you make school lunches, among other things.
Among other things, but our main focus is healthy, tasty school lunches that you can send with your kids and know that they're going to eat it all and have a great afternoon. So every morning we're in here at 6 a.m. making a few hundred hot lunches that we can take to some hungry kids and toddlers.
Wow.
We've got about 40 different items, and we're sure that everybody will find something that they like.
So what is your star item? What's the thing that sells the most, you think?
Well, you know, one of our most popular things is good old-fashioned mac and cheese.
I believe it, yeah.
Right? Every
Yeah.
kid's gonna love that. And, you know, ours is made with just a bunch of really tasty cheeses and milk, no preservatives, no colors, no neon
orange.
items that you might have in some mac and cheeses that you may see at the store. So it's really great. It's healthy. It's got some nutrition in it, and that's one of the popular ones because every kid will eat a mac and cheese.
And many adults.
Including
this one right here. I don't
100%.
suppose you have any.
You know what? We are actually making a few hundred portions of mac and cheese for tomorrow, so why don't we go to the kitchen?
Okay, awesome.
Here we go, Heidi. We got some of this mac and cheese ready for you. Give us the first taste. Let us know.
I'm sure it's gonna be delicious.
How it goes.
Look at that extra cheese.
A little bit needs to melt on top.
Thank you so much. All right. Oh man, that's amazing. I love how saucy it is.
Yeah. Yeah. The kids are gonna love that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna get all like dry and congealed sitting in their lunch, right?
100%,
It's
right?
be
Because
so creamy.
it's all fresh with a lot of fresh milk and cream.
Oh my god.
And the selection of cheeses.
This is so good.
Okay, well, Heidi, why don't you save your appetite a little bit because we have to go over to the quesadilla making station.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna show you all the quesadillas and all the veggies we can hide in there.
Well, I'm stoked. I think I could probably fit a quesadilla and a mac and cheese.
I think you can too. Okay. We make a base for these just with some chickpeas that we lightly mash up. We mix with a little bit of seasoning. And we put in some shredded carrots and some cheese in there, so it's gonna make them ooey gooey and delicious.
Ooey gooey and delicious. So we're already hiding some veggies in here with the carrots, eating the chickpeas.
Absolutely, and it's lightly seasoned, so kids will love it. And you're gonna get lots of protein from these chickpeas.
Right.
And when you're making these, if you want to make them at home, you can put literally anything in as a few veggies. So we had a few snap peas left over; those can go in. We had some tomatoes. You could put those in one. Here we have a little bit of broccoli. And now when we're making these, we like to take a little bit extra cheese.
Yeah. Extra cheese.
Put it around our edge here.
Help seal it.
Just like that to help seal it up. Now we're gonna pop these in the oven for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Cut them in half, and you're gonna have a awesome handheld treat to send with your kids for lunch.
With tons of fiber and nutrition in it.
Exactly.
Awesome, I can't wait. This looks good. Cheers.
Cheers.
You can't tell that there's veggies, like ground up carrots, nothing.
Exactly.
I like the seasoning in there too.
Yeah.
You know what is blowing my mind is how healthy, nutritious, whole foods based this lunch service is, which is markedly different than what a lot of kids end up taking for their lunch. So this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have another bite of this.
Welcome back to our kitchen.
My friend Castro and I are just in the middle of making his famous House of Botang African brunch bowls. And you're finishing it up, right?
Yes, so the rice can be done the day before.
Okay.
You don't want to get up first thing in the morning and have to cook rice, have to make the stew. So we made the rice earlier.
Okay.
And then what we want to do is we want to heat up the rice. So we do it into this pan here. And when we put this in the oven, we want to make sure that we get it all nice and crispy at the bottom.
Okay.
That's when you know you have jollof rice, when you have some crispy
It's crispy at the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
They do that in many parts of the world, actually, get the crispy bottom rice.
Yeah, it's my favorite part of it, for sure. So I'm just gonna put these both into the oven.
Okay. And a 350-degree oven is okay?
At 350, and I'm just gonna heat it up just for maybe 2-3 minutes or so. And then from there, we wanna cook our Glenwood chicken sausage, which we blanched earlier. So now we just wanna get a nice seared on the outside and then warm them up through.
Okay, so this is the secret to making sausages so that they're kind of tender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I like to do as well.
I always prefer to pre-blanch them because I find, first of all, you're keeping moist on it. It's going to be a little bit moist, and then you can just get a color on it and finish it off easily.
Okay. And then what other things are going on this dish?
So then to finish the African bowl, the next thing we're going to make is an omelet that goes right on top of it. And then we're going to serve some pickled vegetables. We have daikon, carrots, and zucchini. We also have some pickled onions. And then we have our sauce here. Shito is a Ghanaian condiment. You see in every Ghanaian household. So we make our own at the House of Botang, and we mix that into mayonnaise. to make an aioli.
Oh, okay,
So
that's what we got there.
that would also go
Ooh.
on top to add a little bit of sauce to the dish.
Oh, I'm excited to try that. I've actually, I think, seen you making it at your House of Botang. What's that? The catering section, or
Yes.
Yeah.
So our retail division where we do all our events there. We do all our catering prep there.
Yeah,
so.
and you host cooking classes, and you have me hosting cooking classes there too, right?
Yes, we've been very lucky. I think we've done about 6.
Yeah.
They've all been selling out. We've got a new season coming up as well. So
That's good. So yeah, people should check it out. What's the website?
hubfinefoods.ca.
Okay. Cooking classes.
Long table dinners.
Long table dinners. Both Castro and I teach cooking classes there, so you should check it out. Okay, so do we have enough of a sear on there?
Yeah, that's a good sear on it.
So we're gonna put that in the oven now?
And we can just put that in the oven to heat
Okay.
up. And while that's heating up, I can start on the
Oh,
eggs.
here, well then why did I turn that off? Okay, same oven.
Same oven, yeah. And because the sausage is already cooked, you're only putting it in there just to heat up.
Okay. It's just to heat up because we've already cooked them.
So to make our omelet, I got 3 eggs here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna, if you don't mind, whisking that for me.
Oh, sure. Do you want me to put salt or anything?
Yeah, salt and a little bit of pepper.
Okay. You want your special spatula?
Thank you.
Okay. Every chef has their favorite spatula. Do not get between a chef and their spatula. Or their knife.
Yes.
So is this like a French style omelet?
Yeah, this is we'll do a 3-book fold, so a French style omelet. We want to keep it soft because it all becomes a part of almost like a sauce for the dish, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it's not an eggs you want to overcook.
No.
Sometimes when people ask for overcooked eggs for this dish, I'm quite disappointed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So then that needs to stay in the oven for what, like just
Yeah.
until they're heated up?
Just until they heat it up,
Okay.
so they can basically start coming
Yeah,
out.
I've got like a little thermometer
For
checking the
for
temperature.
checking?
You know how chefs are. Always with the thermometers. I'll check. Not quite. Almost. So it takes some skill to make a really good French omelet.
We're gonna move it around a little bit.
Yeah. Make sure that it doesn't get brown on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the secret to a French omelet is making sure that you move the eggs around a lot initially, and then once it's set kind of how you want it, then you roll it up. Do you want me to get the things out of the oven?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So we got the
Sausage.
The sausage.
Yeah, this is really hot, everybody.
Okay.
These are heavy. All right, hot.
Perfect. And then I'm just gonna slice the sausage.
Okay. I feel like I'm back in the restaurant, Castro.
So I'm just gonna take the omelet and just put it right onto a plate.
Okay. Ooh, so pretty.
And what we'll do is we'll just cut it straight in half, so we can serve it on each dish.
Okay.
So one's gonna be for that rice,
Okay.
the other one's gonna be for this rice,
Okay. And then each of them gets a sausage.
and then each one gets a sausage.
Okay.
Just put it right in there,
Okay.
put it right in there. And then the sauce that we talked about earlier.
This one?
Yes. So this is the shito aioli. So we like to put quite a bit on it, so about 3 different spots.
So tell me. Okay, you show me. 'cause
Yeah,
You've
so
got
I
the.
just
You have the
do-
fancy plating.
What I'll do is just put a little bit there. We want it to be so that when you're having a sausage or
Okay.
you're having rice, you can have a little bit
All
of
right. I needed a visual learner over here, and then over here. Okay, and then it gets pickled veggies. Ooh,
Yes.
Ooh, this smells good. Here, can I try a little taste of that?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You
Is it
don't
gonna
have
be?
any allergy, right?
I have some allergies to nuts.
Okay, that's fine.
That is
Sorry.
actually- that's a good moment. Oh.
So the base is smoked shrimps, chilies, a lot of
my
onions, a lot of garlic, tomato paste, and you simmer these for like at least 6 hours.
That is incredible. That has so much flavor and so much body. It was unreal.
Yeah. And then to finish, you want to bring a little bit of acidity to the dish. So
Okay.
you have some pickled onions.
Okay.
I got some pickled vegetables here.
Just like in the middle?
Just right. I like to go pile it up as high
Pile
as
it
I
up?
can go.
Okay. Do we put like a 50-50?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do we want it on top of there?
Go right on top.
And then microgreens.
Then we have some microgreens, so I just like to
Woo!
just drop them in.
Oh, Castro, this looks so beautiful.
And there you have it, my beautiful African brunch bowl.
Oh, I'm so excited. This looks amazing. That sausage, the egg, that jollof rice, I'm so excited to try it.
This is one of our favorite dishes on the menu. So many people come and order it, and I'm just all very excited to share with everybody.
Well, thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Pairings are brought to you by Liquor Plus. Discover the plus.
I'm so curious to try these African brunch bowls, and I'm super curious to find out what Cheryl has brought to pair with it. So guess what, Cheryl? Chef Castro Boateng came here and made these African brunch bowls, so I'm pretty excited. I haven't tried it yet. I tried a little bit of the sauce.
They're beautiful.
I know, beautiful. There's
really,
like jollof
really
rice,
gorgeous.
chicken,
Awesome.
sausage.
Okay. Are we going to dive in
I think
first?
I kind of want to dive into the food first.
I do too.
Usually I haven't tried it. I've
I
already
do
eaten
too.
it, right?
All right.
Oh man, so good. So much flavor.
Oh,
Did you try some of that sauce?
the sausage I've had, got a little bit of egg on there.
Yeah, I gotta try this with the sauce.
Delicious. So now we're going to dive into what I'm going to pair with
Okay.
it, which is from Arbutus Distillery, which actually is from Nanaimo.
Okay.
And
Oh man, this is so good.
this
Sorry.
particular, it's okay. You keep eating. This is actually a ready to mix. So they can be called ready to mix, ready to serve, ready to drink. Today what we're gonna do actually is you can have it like right on ice, or you can
Oh, we've got some ice right here. Do you want some ice?
shake it. Thank
I'll
you.
pop some ice in there
You
for
can
you.
shake it like a cocktail,
Okay.
or I like to do it with a little bit of soda.
Okay, I'm glad you brought soda because I think I might die if I had this straight up.
Yeah, that's a piece of 40% right there. So, all right, and then we're gonna open up the soda here. Just add a little bit of that, maybe a little bit more for Chef.
All right, you want a swizzle stick there?
Yep.
Okay,
And of
I'm
course,
come with all
we
the
gotta
cocktail.
make it look pretty.
Oh,
so,
of course.
Okay, let's put that in there.
Okay.
Where'd that little
this
guy
one?
go? Here,
Oh, there
there
it
we
is,
go.
okay.
Yep. And then we've got a couple pieces. There we go.
Oh,
Little garnish.
it's so pretty.
So pretty.
Cheers. Oh, ooh, that's
Right?
yummy.
There's some actually fresh ginger in there.
Yeah.
Is there any fresh ginger in the dish? Do you know?
I don't think there is fresh ginger. He walked me through it. I
Okay.
don't remember fresh ginger. Lots of great spices. Yeah.
Wonderful, yeah. I think it pairs really nicely with this actually. So there is a lot of fresh ginger in here. There's lime,
Yeah.
salted lime to be
Oh,
specific,
okay.
and they also make it with their premium wheat vodka.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can make vodka out of wheat.
You can make vodka out of anything.
For some reason, I thought it was specifically potatoes.
Yeah, delicious.
Okay.
And all of their botanicals, they actually grow on their own.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to try this like with a
Okay.
bite of this.
I
jollof
love it.
rice,
I'm gonna
think,
do it
because
too.
I think we need to see how that
Okay.
pairs. Rice. So good, Castro. Thank you.
Is it giving you a run for your money here, Heidi?
This lime just doesn't want to stay. Oh, that actually is so good.
Right?
Yeah, the ginger
think
really
it-
pairs well.
Oh, that sauce
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
So good. Yeah,
Delicious.
I
I heard that big
snuck a
slurp.
taste. I snuck a taste while he was cooking it up, and
Oh, yeah, got a nice little kick to it.
so much flavor.
Right? And you can just, again, cool it off with a nice cocktail.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much. This was another excellent pairing. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Oh,
again.
anytime.
Thanks, Heidi.
Show us your take on this meal. I'd love to see a photo. Make an African brunch bowl, take a photo, upload it to social media, and tag me or tag Chef Castro. I'm Chef Heidi Fink. The more you learn, the better it tastes. Well, I gotta dive back in.
Okay, time to get back in here. Oh my gosh, the flavors in this are crazy.
I know, so good, right?
So, so good.
It's like a party in a bowl.
Well, okay, so we got a party in a bowl, we got party in a glass.
We do,
And now
right?
we got party in our mouth.
I love it. I
The
love
two
it.
together.
Have another sip of the cocktail, but putting the lime down.
Oh yeah. Nice.
The rice
Nice.
is so good, hey?
So good.